Hey, good evening, parents of Patton Middle School. We are glad that you are here. Thank you for coming out tonight to our back to school night. And I'm just going to take a few minutes and go over some things about back to school night and share our vision with you. My name is Steve Dissinger, and it is an honor for me and what a privilege to be the new principal here at Patton Middle School. And we are super excited to partner with all of you to make this year the best year yet. And that's really our goal this year. The first 2 weeks of school have been amazing. We had a great start to the school year. It has been like an indescribable experience to see your kids getting off the bus each morning. And I must tell you that they are the most polite, courteous, respectful students that I think I've ever been around. To see them come off the bus, they greet me, they smile, and they really seem excited to be here and to start the new school year. So thank you, parents, for that. That has been wonderful. I want to take this opportunity to just share with you our vision for the 2017-2018 school year. But before I do that, I just want to point out that tonight is really about you getting to know the teachers that stand before your kids every day. That's what back to school night is about. You're going to hear a little bit about curriculum, and you're going to maybe hear some procedural things, all of that stuff that we have to do every single day and that we do such a good job of taking care of every day. But even more important than that, this is an opportunity for you to really get to know the teachers that stand before your kids each day and just kind of get a glimpse of who they are, how they run their classroom, and really kind of the experiences that your kids go through each day as they come to Patton Middle School. The other thing I want to share before I get into the vision is I just really want to thank our 8th grade parents, and I was intentional about this at our all school assembly last week. Kudos to the 8th graders for setting the foundation over the last 2 years and now even into this year for some changes here at Patton Middle School that have been absolutely transformational. And certainly our teachers have guided all of that, and they've facilitated all of that. But in order for that to happen, in order for really effective change to occur, the kids have to buy into it. And our 8th graders in particular have done that. And I just want to share with all of our 8th grade parents, thank you for that. Thank you for setting that tone and helping them along as we continually strive to make this the best middle school we can possibly make it. So thank you very much to our 8th graders. Here's our vision. Here's what we're all about this year at Patton Middle School. It's a challenging vision, but we think we can do it. And here it is. We want to create a school that teaches kids to love school. Now that's difficult and that's challenging, but we really believe we can do it. All the ingredients are in place. You are a big part of that, parents. You really are. Helping us, partnering with us to create a school that teaches kids to love school. Here's how we're going to do that. We want to be intentional about creating a balance between achievement, but also helping your students develop positive and supportive relationships with each other and with the adults that they work with each day. We want to help our kids find their purpose that is greater than themselves. And that can be challenging. In fact, at the middle level, sometimes kids don't even really understand that. But we aim to help them achieve that goal. What is their purpose? We also want to make sure that we are instilling creativity and fun in our programs. And that all falls under that category of balancing achievement with well-being. That's really what we're about. And the achievement piece, I feel like we got that down. I feel like we've nailed that year after year after year. That's part of our DNA. And now we want to really kind of bring in all of those other pieces and just have a school that teaches kids to love school. Here's the other parts of our plan. We want to seize every opportunity that we can. We're not going to be perfect at this, but we want to seize every opportunity that we can to facilitate anything that removes angst. A little bit of nervousness is okay. I'm nervous right now, and that's okay. Angst, anxiety, not okay. So we want to seize every opportunity we can to facilitate the removal of angst in every situation that we can. We want to stay focused on our mission, and our mission really is about kids. It's not about me, the building principal. Our mission really isn't about our teachers or our support staff. And parents, our mission isn't even really about you. Our mission is about our kids, about the students that come through our doors each and every day. And we're going to be intentional also about staying focused on that mission. It's about the kids. They are the consumers of what we are providing, and we want to make sure that in every situation we're doing our very best. Again, we're not always going to be perfect, but we're going to make it our goal to do our best to meet their needs in every situation that we can. We want to include you, parents, appropriately. Now, some of you know, or many of you may know, I was the former principal at Hillendale Elementary School, so I have a firm understanding of what the elementary program is all about. And one of the beautiful parts about our elementary school programs is that parents are actively engaged in the instructional program there. At the middle school, that changes a little bit, but it doesn't change the fact that parental engagement and inclusion is critical for a child to do the best that they can do and be the best that they can be at the middle school. So we're going to be looking for ways to appropriately engage our parents in our instructional program, and that's one of our goals as well. So really, at the end of the day, it's all about making this year the best year yet. And I would encourage you to ask your children about the video that they watched on the first day of school. We actually watched 2 videos. One of those videos was called Chasing Failure. So ask them about chasing failure, because during our all-school assembly on Tuesday, which would have been the second day of school, we talked about chasing failure. And we talked about it's through failure that we often reach levels, and probably not often, always reach levels that we never could have achieved had we not tried. And the one thing that we talked a lot to our kids about on that second day of school, the one thing that prevents our students oftentimes from trying something is fear. So we talked to them about that. And this is something we're going to revisit with them through the advisory groups that you are now in, is not having fear, not being afraid to fail, not being afraid to be embarrassed, not being afraid to give something a try. Because I'm telling you, at the middle school, there are unbelievable opportunities available for kids to engage in just about anything they want to engage in. Our 7th graders get to experience sports, organized school sports for the very first time. We have clubs, we have within each classroom unlimited opportunities for kids to try, take risks, reach new levels, and to do that, failure is going to be a part of that. And we're encouraging them to not be afraid of that. All right. Our kids don't need permission to be amazing. That was a message that came out very clearly during our assembly. They don't need permission to be amazing. They just need to do it. They just need to do it and not worry about what others are thinking of them. So that's our vision. We're excited about that. We really think we can do that. We're going to keep reminding ourselves of that vision day in and day out. We're going to have a great year. It's going to be the best year yet. And before I sign off, I just have some quick logistical reminders for you and some very neat opportunities as well. First of all, I want to give a great big kudos to our PTO. They are wonderful. We had a meeting today. It was incredible to just kind of be with them and hear about some of the things that they do and are going to continue to do for Patton Middle School. They have a table tonight located right outside of our library. So that table is going to be between the library and the main office. They are selling spirit wear. They have opportunities for you to sign up to be involved. And I would encourage you, don't be afraid. Sign up and join our Hillendale excuse me, I'm sorry, join our Patton Middle School PTO. I knew that was going to happen. Join our Patton Middle School PTO because there are a lot of opportunities for you to get involved, and we encourage you to do that. Also, a very important part of our school, a very important part of our community is always being aware of those who need help, those that are going through a crisis, those that are just simply need help. And we are going to partner with Kennett Middle School. I've been in contact with the principal at Kennett Middle School, and Kennett Middle School and Patton Middle School are going to join Avon Grove High School, Unionville High School, and all of our elementary schools, Hillendale, Pocopson, UE, and Chadds Ford, and we are going to help all of the victims in down in Texas, outside of Houston, Texas, and we are adopting a middle school, and it is called Hardin Jefferson Middle School, and believe it or not, their mascot is the Hawks. So what an appropriate middle school for us to adopt. We are collecting gift cards. We are going to be doing things throughout the year to support this school. And let me just point out one thing about Hardin Jefferson Middle School. They recently renovated their entire middle school prior to the flooding in Houston. And due to the flooding, they are now left with nothing. All of the new renovations that they just completed are for naught. They will have to completely demolish their school and start over again. And although we can't do everything to help them, we can do one small piece. So you'll hear more about this in the future. I encourage you to go to the Avon Grove Unionville High School football game tomorrow night. Friday night, it's a home game at our high school. Gift cards are going to be collected. They're going to be collecting money to support that school district down in Houston, Texas. So we are excited about that. Okay, I'm getting the chop off sign here. So thank you very much, you guys. Have a great night. It's good to be here, and I look forward to seeing you as we go through the night. Take care. All parents, you can go first period at this time. Thank
you. Good evening, Patton. I'm Savani Srinivasan, and this is Hawk TV. It's Thursday, September 6th, and it's an A-Day, and it's back to school night. Welcome, parents. Please join me in